Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Pickup Books. I'm Komal and in today's video I'll be talking about 4 valuable life lessons I learned from the book Shoe Dog by Phil Knight. First lesson from this book is don't ever stop. In the very first chapter, Phil Knight talks about his idea of selling running shoes. And whenever he talks about it, you realize that it is not a business he wants to establish, but he wants to create a culture by selling these running shoes. You see that little twinkle in the eyes of a 24-year-old Phil Knight, and that never fades away. He got mocked several times for his crazy idea because running was considered to be done by mad people during 1960s, and this idea of his conditioned this madness appropriately. Phil Knight didn't want to cross a finish line. He just wanted to create his own. He wanted that feeling of exuberant clarity before the winning or losing is decided. He just wanted that to be his life. He didn't want to be a coward because the coward never started and the weak died along the way. Second lesson is surround yourself with people who inspire you. Shoe dogs are people who devoted their lives to the making, selling, buying, designing, anything that's related to shoes. When you read through the beginning years of Phil Knight, you see that he believed in his endeavor, and more than ever, people surrounding him believed in him more. His partner and co-founder of Nike was American track and field coach Bill Bowerman. To Phil, Bowerman was his old coach at Oregon. He was his mentor and someone he didn't want to let down. Bowerman was the one who made Phil think about what people put on their feet. Through various experiments of Bowerman, Nike has produced some of the most iconic footwear designs ever. It was also his family who supported him through his thick and thin. His mother was his first customer and his sister was his first employee ever. He also offered a bookkeeping job to Penny Parks, who later he got married to. He attended Olympics, other running marathons, and kept himself in touch with these runners. He worked with them and for them. The third lesson from this book is recognizing the strengths of his employees. One thing that stands out in Phil Knight's career is that he never failed to recognize the strengths of his employees. He honed their skills and he made it Nike's strengths. He knew which person would do well in retail or accounting or sales, and he brought out the best in every person and he used it for himself. He never failed to ask for help. He never hesitated to ask for help, and you can say that he had a guy for literally everything. He put his entire trust in them, and his employees were ever as loyal as they can. He kept his goal etched in everyone's mind, and eventually it became everyone's goal. Everyone strived to make Nike a one big giant seller of running shoes. Eventually he called his early employees butt faces. None of them felt a least bit threatened by him. His mantra for management was don't tell people how to do things, tell them what to do and let them surprise you with their results. He liked the culture he created, he trusted them and he didn't look over their shoulders. He let them be who they are and let them make their own mistakes because that's how he liked to be treated by others. Butt faces, his early employees, were just like his own family. And the fourth lesson is never stop learning and exploring. Phil Knight led all his life asking one simple question: what can I bring to the table? He had strong competitors like Adidas and Puma, but he always thought about how he can make Nike a brand for everyone. He never considered any idea to be a crazy one because to start with, his own idea was a crazy one, right? He heard everyone's suggestion and he incorporated them. Bowerman wanted to work on waffle shoes, he never objected. He was fixated on naming his brand Dimension 6, but it was Johnson, an early employee. Apparently, a new name came to him in his dream, and world got Nike. A random aerospace engineer approached Phil Knight and he came up with an idea of injecting air into soles to make them feel lighter. And Phil gave them a chance to try, and it was one of the most iconic footwear pieces ever to be designed. He was fighting against boringness, against drudgery. More than a product, he wanted to create an idea, a spirit. He saw that his competitors had limited success in converting athletic shoes into everyday wear, and he saw that he took that opportunity and he made waffle trainers in blue color, which would go better with jeans. It transformed Nike and it became more of a household brand now. He didn't let Nike just to be a company that sold running shoes. It was a one-stop destination for all the sports enthusiasts. Later, they made their way through clothing and athletes were seen slaying in the t-shirts at Olympics. That's it for today's video. Go grab this book up because this is one of the best books ever written in this 21st century, and this is my all-time favorite. And let me know what are the life lessons you have learned from this book. You know the drill. Like, share, subscribe. I'll be back with another video soon. Bye bye. Take care.